Alright, welcome back to another episode of Game Crafters, where today we are going to be working on a zone again, because this zone process is going to take a while. It's probably going to be a short episode today, because, believe it or not, I'm recording this on a Tuesday, as opposed to what it should have been a while ago, but, I got a lot of stuff to get done with. So, yeah, it's just nonsense and whatnot. You'll see why in a minute. I'll tell you why soon, but for now, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more. So, here's the reason why. I finally finished the Dead Space remake. Yep. I mean, it took some time, but alongside that, it's just also the drawings that I have to get done with. Pito's Fetish, Casual Pito, and now I'm working on something over here, which, by the way, it's going to be funny because it's the scene from Ceremony of Celebration. Sure, it might look a little bit, oops, wrong area. Sure, it might look a little bit, what's the word? Like something bad's happening, but something is bad is happening. He has now been replaced with, I guess, I don't know the relations, but they're a family, who is a terrible family member. And, no, not terrible as in like they are evil or something. There's just they indulge in the Queen's antics as opposed to Genthru, who tries to keep the Queen not completely and utterly all over the place and getting into troubles and getting up to no good and whatnot. That's basically what's going on there. I don't know how long that one's going to take. It's probably going to be a while, that's for certain. But it's fine for now. Anyways, yeah. We're just going to be working on this. Not for too long. I think what I plan on doing now that I finished Dead Space, I'm not going to do like a whole New Game Plus just yet. Now I want to go and... Oh, that's fine. Now I want to go on ahead and play the Metroid Prime remake. Now that's the one I've been looking forward to the most, because I never beat that game. Dead Space, I beat that game countless amount of times. I can't tell you how many times I beat the original one. Having to suffer through the freaking ADS system, but now it's been changed to be less frustrating, if you know what they did. So, yeah. That part's less frustrating. I mean, I guess there is still some frustrating, stressful parts, not frustrating. Like the nuke part. The nuclear devastation that could potentially occur. I don't know what that's going to be like, but if I were to ever try what's the word I'm looking for? An impossible run. That particular run where everything is, one, death, one life kind of deal. It's hardcore Minecraft kind of, the best way I can describe it. Hardcore mode. In most video games where if the character dies, they die fully and you have to restart from the beginning. And that's the one I'm not sure of whether or not I would actually want to go through, because, oof, man. That's gonna suck to try to get done with. Even more so, the more stress-inducing parts. And there are many stress-inducing parts. I barely remember much of anything in Dead Space. Seriously, there's some instances where I don't remember. Some instances that I'm, getting mixed up, is this Dead Space 1 or Dead Space 2 that I'm remembering? Again, it's been a while since I've played either games. So, yeah, that's what we've got to look forward to whenever the time comes. Don't know when the time will come. All I know is that I have that to look forward to, whether or not I'm going to do that or not. Maybe I might do a plasma cutter only playthrough. I remember doing that once before. Ammunition was so much easier to come across. And I played all the Dead Space game on the PS, whatever it was, when it came out. So, my, controller shooting skills is not what it used to be. where it's going to have me question how I'm going to beat the final boss with, you know, the plasma cutter when I can barely aim at the damn center of it. Well, I guess the one good thing about a plasma cutter only run is the fact that in the end, when you get all of the nodes that you need, you won't need any more nodes. Isn't that great? Ooh, whoops, didn't want to do that. Anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about the progress that we've made, some progress at least, in, you know, this instance here. We've made a decent amount of progress, but it's still like a ways to go. I gotta get the music fully done with. I don't know. I wanted to do that sometime this freaking week, but I have a lot to draw, so I have no clue if I am going to be able to do that. I mean, whoops. It's hard to say, really. Hard to say, no, move it. What I plan on doing. Because I still gotta get Adventurous Army posted with the story made and whatnot. That's still something I gotta get done with. You'll be here. And then I gotta make the next hardcore mature drawing. So that's going to be what I'm doing. Do I have an even here? I do. Good. Nevertheless, I should be able to get it done with at some point. It's just going to take a little bit while longer. Also, I adjusted the quality of everything. I figured out what was wrong with the camera doing its weird thing, project settings. It was on Ultra for some reason. I don't know if there's a difference here outside of like shadows and stuff, but I adjusted it to now be automatically set to Ultra. So now we shouldn't have to worry about that nonsense, hopefully. What do I plan on doing here? Well, no, that's good. That's even. No, I was wrong. But, nah, that's still 6. Okay, hold on. So, yeah, anyways, I think once I'm done with this episode, I'm gonna go on ahead and get the Switch all hooked up. Hopefully the stupid Joy-Con drift isn't going to be a pain in the ass. So I remember it being a pain in the ass on a few instances. Forgot which game it was a pain in the ass with. But, you know. Yep, that's all I can really say about that. I'm tired. It's 4:45 just about. So it makes sense that I'm tired. Oh yeah, I also got the asynced loading stuff done with. I could probably, like, maybe show you the build real quick. We're only on the start menu right now, but we should be on the main menu. And also there's a... well, either way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do a build and run here. And I'm going to just show you what we got finished with this instance. And hopefully the shadows being what they are isn't going to dictate how slowly everything runs. Something about the quality was making it run slowly. I can't hear anything. So, I don't need headphones for this. And hey, we can exit out of this as normally as we can. See, it's loading screen. This is to get to the main menu. There's also something else that I need to do here, but I can't tell if I can get it here. Yeah, that one was quicker. Yep. Okay. Yep, and everything's running good. Look at that. Look at that. I even reduced it to one camera, even though that didn't help at all. But there we go. Everything's working as it should be. I think. There's a few things that I think I need to adjust because of the way the thing works. But yeah, there you have it. It was fixed, which is good. This does this little fade out and exits. Also, it's not doing that weird thing where it slightly fades out. Huh. You know, I wonder if that's the reason why it didn't do that. Oh well. No point in looking into it now. But, of course, I should bring this over here. The positions don't matter. It's just there for organization's sake. Anyways, yeah. Kudos to us. Really not simple as hell thing to get done with. So, yay. I'm happy. I'm happy that that works. I'm only happy when things work. If things don't work, I'm annoyed and frustrated. And let me clear this out real quick. There we go. Yep. Oh no, that one is fine. It's just you that needs to move everything out of the way. Can't believe it's almost Wednesday already. The week really does go by faster than it should be going by, I swear. Why is that the case? And I've barely made as much progress as I've been wanting to make. Ugh. No, not 6, 5. And then 4. It sucks. I finished up Adventure Time Distant Lands. So we finally finished off the entirety of that series. Wasn't too bad, actually. I liked all the episodes. Even the last one, a lot of people were like, well, that probably shouldn't have played at, like, this junction. Which I could agree. It probably could have played, like, before, Finn and Jake's last episode. And my god, okay, so spoilers, obviously, if you haven't watched it yet. Whoops. But, my god, is it really depressing that they did, like, go about doing oh, they're dead now. Yep, they're dead. They're now in the dead world. And then they still have ass to kick, apparently, with this freaking new death guy who's a blowhard. Although I will say, whoo, man, that snake. I gotta say, man, that's a good drawing idea right there, that snake MILF. You didn't think we ever get, like, Bubblegum Marceline. Obviously, good old, like, they were there to begin with, first of all, so obviously that doesn't count. But, Snake, yeah, MILF Snake. Because, well, there's also a MILF Rabbit, but, it's not as hot as the snake. So, yeah, that's where we're going on with here. Whoops! Hold on. Ugh. It's fine. Wait, no. That's gotta be like this. Is that lined up? Looks like it is. Good. Okay, good, great. So yeah, that's where we stand right there in that department. Very strange, to say the least, the end of the show being just that. Like, I guess, sure, if they were to ever want to, like, make more episodes of Adventure Time for some reason or another, the stories can still continue even after, Finn and Jake's department. Or, everything seems to be going on a weird time frame. I guess the best way I could possibly explain it is BMO is a prequel, essentially. Obsidian was like several years in the future. Wizard City, I think it was called, is, I don't know exact time frame for that, but it definitely is not that far off. How far off, you may ask? maybe right after the events. No, nevertheless, there is that. And then there's, of course, Finn and Jake's end, which is still strange to think of. To this day, it's still so strange to think of. But the one real good facet of this entire series that we now know and hold dear to our hearts is that Bubbline will never die out. Literally, they will never die out. They are immortal. Both of them are immortal. And, that's pretty good. At least, they don't age to death. They can still die, obviously, but I'd like to think that that's not going to happen. And whatever the hell reincarnation Finn and Jake takes will always be there to save their skin. Because obviously there's some, apocalyptic thing happening. Even more of an apocalypse than the series itself. Wait, no, this way. Than the main series itself. Okay, why am I doing that? I could just do this. Yeah, there is definitely an even greater apocalypse. Whether that be 1,000 years into the future or what not, it's really dependent on how far away that is. I think it's 1,000. I can't remember. But yes, we finished off that series. And now we're moving on to, regular show now. Yeah, sure, why not? I haven't watched all of regular show, and that was another show of the era that I, watched at that age. So I figured, sure, we did that with Adventure Time, and a lot of things there was, completely different from, first season. Somewhat similar to a regular show, except it's always just, out of left field, the insane shit that happens in that show. At least if I remember correctly. So yeah, there's that. God damn it, wrong button. Also, why do I feel like there was a different thing? Ah, that's the pan button. Oh, I could just press left click. Or not left click, middle mouse button. Oh, that's so much easier. Well, I just gotta hope that the middle mouse button continues to stay consistent, I should say. Oh, look at this freaking several block square over here. Man, we're just discovering new. It's just like what do you call it? What just happened? Oh, I didn't delete it. There we go. Yeah, it's just like the what you call it? Oh, nope. That is not what I want. I need you. And that's, well, you probably already saw the hint from the thing here. Yeah, we're drawing the maids, the servant ladies in that episode, so you're going to get to see some side characters. Interesting, right? Look at that curve. That blocky curve. I have no clue how big this is. Let me open this up and show and explore. Yeah, that's what it is. Now, let me see something for a second. Okay, so that's 15 megabytes. While the menu here is... Okay, so yeah, the zones are definitely going to take ages to load up if we don't have it, destroy and create these things here. I'm going to see if I could do what I could do with optimizing this off camera, of course. God damn it. No, you fool. Man, 100 squares. Technically, we've been over 100 squares already, but no, that's different. Also, wrong one, but I should X this out. Practice and test project over here. I haven't done anything with them because whoops, that's the wrong button. I wanted to press this one. Because I haven't had the need to change anything there. Okay, so this curves, this will go out a little bit, then it curves again, and goes out a little bit, and so on and so forth. Whoops. Any who's and wits, yeah, that's what we've got planned. But now I gotta figure out just how thick this thing is gonna be. The thick viscosity is probably not going to be that egregious. I would have to take a wild guess. I am curious how the hell this is going to work when it loads in everything. Because it's going to have to create pretty much everything. Oop, that's the wrong one. I guess technically this needs to be 0 now. Yeah, it's going to need to load in everything. I guess what I could do is get rid of some of the water bits in areas where water is not needed. Or I could just get rid of all the water and just have like a water plane just like go over everything. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I want that to curve like that. I think I kind of want it to curve like this. Alright. Here we go. No, 2, you fool. And 11, I think. Ah, perfect. I didn't think it was actually going to be 11. Anyways, don't you worry about... Wait, no, better idea. Don't you worry about the optimization of this. I will try my best to optimize it as best as I can. And besides, it's not like it's going to be that big of an issue trying to optimize everything here. All I have to do is just make sure that everything works properly. Loads in a different way than most other things, and boom. That's pretty much all that we need to do. Sure, it'll take some time, and it'll probably take a lot of thought process to make it work, but it will be worth it in the end. I can tell you that much for a fact. All I know is that once the zone is finished, I'm not completely done with it yet because there's still a few things that I have to do off camera and on camera. I'm still going to be busy with this. Alright, you gotta be 6. Good, great. No, grab this thing. I have a 2 here, do I? Yeah, I do. Okay, good, great. I want to try to get as much as I can get done within a short amount of time. Because I still want to try to make this go by at a relatively, steady yet slow pace to give me more time to prep everything up. I'm almost done. I just have some voice lines to record for a few things, a couple in the menu and another for a special gameplay instance that you don't need to know just yet. And then after that, I need to get the music made. That part's going to be a little tricky, but I think I can manage. What is this? Ah, perfect. I somehow managed to click it properly. Or correctly, I mean. So how much am I going for here? I'm trying to go for like a solid hour or so. So I have some time to do other things. Not sure how the hell, how long it's going to be, but I do want to try to give myself a little bit of time to get other things done with, played or what's not. Whatever be the thing I want to do. Alright, I need to connect you. Good. Well, 11, and probably another 11. Yeah, there we go. I've also put my hair back here because every goddamn time it sticks out when I'm trying to have it going back. So now we got one that's short and one that's long. Like if I were to go for like side swipe or something, but that wouldn't really work out too well without brushing it. And my brush is located upstairs, and I'm not going to go up there and get it. It's fine. It's fine as is. Okay, I think this is probably going to be this big then, actually. Or even 13. Not sure what this thing's size is going to look like fully just yet. We'll figure it out. I think this could probably cliff over that just a tiny bit. God, everything is lagging. And it's going to be a pain in the ass to get all of this to work properly when this freaking system lags so much. Don't you worry. I have optimization plans. I've said it before and I'll say it many more times. I do have an idea on how I'm going to optimize stuff. I just gotta get to a point where we are somewhat done with what we have here. Somewhat so. Well, this one depends. Because technically speaking, it's going to be a cliffside right here. And the cliff is going to get higher. So this side's probably going to start going upwards as this tries to stay more open like that. Until it gets to, this where it starts to cliff up here. Well, it starts to go up most likely. I gotta remember I could do that. So I don't technically need to do that when I can just press this. But this mouse wheel is kind of borked, so yeah, that's where I want that to curve a little bit upwards. So this will probably not be like that anymore. So we'll probably have this kind of go inwards, but have a nice little curve here. Well, if we are planning on having this being a nice curve, then you kind of need to have your thing changed, don't you? It's fine. I could do that. Alright, let's see. I guess we can still keep this thing going, so let's make this 11. Bring this up here, put this over here, start curving it a tiny bit here. I'm curious to see just how many things we've got happening here right now. I really want to know how many game objects there are here, but I still don't know how to actually grab that information. Reliably, of course. Delete. Oh wait, no, don't delete just yet. What are you doing? I still gotta place this stuff down. The all-important black lines. Because without them, you're not going to be able to get this fully finished. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. You need to start, curving a tiny bit here. 5. Alright. This one could be 3. That's going on the other side. Right, hold on. That's not going to work. I need to grab you. I need to make sure that these stay separate. Although I could just delete certain parts of the area. That probably would work just fine. Yeah, that's fine for now. Or not delete. What's the word? Make not touchable. Man, this computer needs to stay freaking quiet. So damn loud. What did I just do? I did something stupid. Wait. Yeah, there you are. I knew I grabbed the 2 somewhere. I forgot. Already, I somehow forgot. I don't know how much this part matters. Probably not that much. I got you over here. You over here. And you look like a 4, so you over here. Okay, so far so good. What else is there to talk about? Try to liven it up instead of just saying here, there, and everywhere. I don't know. The series I'm making with Pito has done pretty well. Finale's doing better than all the other episodes. Which I guess technically is no surprise there, given like the fact that it consists of more than just Pito. Also, it's got characters like Maki and Menchi, and then with Luna and her weird gadgets, that one gadget there, whew, all about movement. But the whole marionette instance was essentially supposed to just mirror Pito's puppet, Nen puppet. You know, that thing. So at the end of the day, it made sense for... Whoops. You fool. It made sense for, Pito's first incursion with Luna alongside, Maki and Menchi being essentially filled with puppets and whatnot. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Alright, now this one's going to be a little tricky. All this is most likely going to be a little tricky. What I need is... Whoops. Well, first of all, for you to not go that far out. 13? 7? Yeah, sure, 7. 7 seems good. Or else I need to have, like, something here that's not going to be... wait a minute. I moved the land the wrong way. I knew I was going to do that at some point. I knew that was going to happen at some point. It's fine. Easy fix. Alright, back to 1. Oof. Man, I'm so tired. It's fine for now. No, not position, size. Yeah, I guess since this kind of makes more sense. To me, this makes more sense for this to be like this. 23? Well, yeah, 23, and then I can just bring this up. Decrease this thing's size like by this much. Good. And then just grab, I don't know what size this is, so I'll just grab whatever. And increase its size to whatever. 19? Perfect. I got an idea. But I need an odd number. Good. Great. Alright, bring that up. Bring it forward. Put it down. Oh, no, it's already down. Okay, perfect. Should I add more now is the question. Well, I guess it's not fully perfect. 24.5. I mean, I guess that one is fine if I went on ahead and did it like 5 or 6, apparently. Yeah, that would work. Although now the real question is... Well, I guess this can be 5. But what should this be? I could just bring this in 1 and reduce it to 2. And then reduce this to 1 and then not do it like this. Good. And 24.5. Perfect. Oh, wait, now that I think about it, this does seem a little bit off. 0.5. Alright, I guess this one's slightly different. It's fine. I could just do this. Make this one 3, not 0.5, and make this one like 2. Honestly, this part doesn't matter as much. You know, unless you decide to do that. Or is it you that's doing that? Which one of you is just screwing up? Okay, this is weird. One of you is just screwing up. Or is that the No, wait. No, one of you is just screwing up. Why? Wait, what? Oh, that's how. Yeah, no, 0.4, 4 is definitely not the, and 6 is definitely. I really wish this would just keep it just the same as it needs to be. Because it's really getting annoying having to deal with this thing just being slightly off. This fine, but this change. This fine, but this change. Can't it just be fine 100% of the time? Crying out loud, it's so annoying. Alright, I'm going to try to avoid mostly cliff-like areas so that we can get this done with at a little bit of a faster pace. Areas like this is probably going to benefit mostly from... Whoops. What's the word? Trees and rocks and whatnot. Decorations. And so forth. What I'm going to try to do is focus more on the plain side first and foremost. The path. And a tiny bit of the cliff. But mostly the path. No, not the rotation, you fool. Although granted, I probably should change that up a bit. Okay. Alright, great! Fantastic. Okay, I need you to be... I have no idea. 25 by 25, sure, for now. And like a nice little, what do you call it there? And again, I don't need to do that. I gotta remember that new technique now. Alright, 3, no, wrong 3, 3. If I go inwards. And then this is probably going to start going, whoops, back. Where are we? Okay, there. Yeah, no, I didn't. 3. Okay, good. Great. And we'll bring this down to 2. Right there. Good. Great. Now the rest should be easy. Hopefully. All I need to do is bring this to not 7, this to 9. Or 11? 9. Oh, it's windy out tonight, apparently. Isn't that right, Cat? 7, even though most of this doesn't matter as much. But your size does matter, unfortunately. Oh, but fortunately it didn't screw up the size like it does half the times. So now I can grab these and make them where they need. This is essentially what that side's going to look like. Except without the, the line in between, obviously. Damn it, I did it again. I remember I could do this. Got to try to remember. Alright, I don't think I have half of what I need here with this particular swatch. Also, yeah, let me do this. I'm trying to get closer in without having like zoom in. Zoom in is not like move forward, it literally is just zoom in. Helpful tip for ye who's trying to do stuff like this. Although you're probably not going to be doing it in the way that I'm doing it, because the way I'm doing it is a little bit backwards. But this is how this game works. It's so much easier to just press that instead of having to move my mouse over to there to change some freaking numbers. Or to change some... to move it like that. I'm glad I've learned it. It's going to take a while to get used to doing it. It's like it takes a while to get used to new controls in games. You just gotta like get into the flow of trying to do that. It's going to be a little bit frustrating trying to play Metroid Prime with Dead Space FPS. Well, it's not FPS, but you know what I mean. With Dead Space control schemes in my mind. And albeit they're two completely different games. Well, I don't think I need these right now, but I don't think I'm fully done just yet. And I gotta get used to a new sensitivity. And also get used to the actual FPS gameplay, since, you know, Dead Space is technically third-person shooter. Always has been. I guess except for, like, the... I don't remember what it was, but there was this, like, weird, like, off-beaten Dead Space game where it's basically, like, you know, House of the Dead, you know that? Where you're basically just, like, moving through the environment and you gotta, like, shoot the necromorphs in a first-person shooter. You don't have control of the camera. But that's essentially what that was. That's the only other Dead Space game I can remember, and I don't even remember what it was. No, you idiot. I'm not going to waste time looking up what it was. I can't even remember, like, what console it was for. Also, wasn't there, like... I know it was Dead Space, probably Dead Space 2, because 1 is, like, the basic bare bones... Wait a minute. I already made it. I almost doubled it up for no freaking reason. 104 would have just been the same thing and I wouldn't have noticed it until it was too late. Anyways, yeah. That was an interesting game. I don't know how far I got in that one. I either completed it or didn't really make it that far because I was trying to get 100%, but I gave up because I wasn't getting 100%. Either way, I don't know where I was at in that department or how far I made it. Yeah, that's right. As tired as I am, I can still somewhat vaguely remember that. Jesus. It's a good thing, whoops, no. It's a good thing the map here is top-down. Because, well, not really top-down, so to speak, but like, no. But more so like, what's the word? Bird's eye view at an angle. The map here is definitely not top-down, I can tell you that much for a fact. I really wish there were... Okay, cool, great. Fantastic. I really wish that this would stop highlighting shit. That's annoying. When all I want to do... Whoops, all I want to do is just select the damn thing I want to select. Whatever. Alright, yeah, we could just do it like this or so. Have this go in at 5. Oh, no. Grab this. No. Grab that one. 4. And have that end off into a strange looking curve. Or it doesn't have to end like that, it could just be like this. Are you going over? I don't know why it matters if it goes over. It just kind of does. Oh yeah, then there's this stuff here. Although I don't know why I don't just like make this go out longer. It could be like 17 for all I care. Make it long enough to where it's not like needed to have all of this stuff. I mean, we needed that for that, obviously. Also, don't do the stupid. Whatever you do, don't do the stupid. Alright, I'm making this 21. I need more space. I need you to move out more. Because otherwise, you're just going to stay stuck there. And that's not good. Oh yeah, that's right. You were 1. Of course, how could I forget? Okay, let's just go the full 9 yards and do that. There. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. That curves off into that. Where is that going to go? I don't know. Somewhat pseudo cliff side or some shit. Or another idea. We do it like this, and we have like another cliff here. But there's a cliff here. And that's basically that. Yeah, okay, good, great, fantastic. Now here's the part that's going to require me to look at it at the most strangest angle. Okay. Well, that's not going to fit, obviously, but that's fine. That will fit. I can't wait to get to the point where I can start doing this off camera. I get all of the... wait a minute. Technically, yeah, it should look like that. Anyway, I get to the point where I can, I have all the pop-ups, the UI, the camera movement, navigation, and all that stuff set. The special things spawning in when you've activated it. That very special thing once you've activated it at some point in the game. It's more so a random instance that occurs, but it's not necessary. And it doesn't impede your progress either, which is great. I think you should be 1 instead, so this is a 5. A 5 increase, I think. 11? No, 9. Good. Great. Fantastic. 4. Okay. Yeah. I guess you should probably be 3, and you man, maybe 10? Oh no, it would be 8, wouldn't it? Yep, 8, and of course you're going all over the place. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's talking about like what we have planned for when we get this done with. Hard to, keep my train of thought when everything goes wrong. I don't know what size you are. Are you even? Well, let's see. That's 7. Okay, so I need you to be odd. Good, great. I guess you could be this instead. But you can still be this. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Good. So that takes care of that. How much time has passed so far? Okay, so we could probably get like one more done with. Or we could get two and try to get this cliffside finished. Or at least the start of the cliffside, because it starts fully here. But it does its thing here. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll get these two sides finished. So you need to not... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did we do something stupid? No, we couldn't have done something stupid here. I think we just accidentally clicked on that. That had to have been the case, yeah. Alright, 102, easy enough. Whoops. Most of this is easy enough. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Put it back to 125 real quick. I gotta move everything here. Over to here real quick. And now that we're done with that, we go back to this. Again, I could just do this. I gotta remember that. Alright, 0.25. Good thing about this is that basically all I gotta do is just copy and paste most of this. Most of this isn't exactly where it needs to be. Like, for instance, these over here, 25, 0. And you guys need to go further in as well. That might be all here for that, actually, now that I think about it. If we're going to be filling in mostly trees or rocks or whatever kind of decorations we have planned here, then that works. But now the real question is, what is this going to look like? I guess we'll figure that out soon enough. No, 25, you fool. Do that. Go into here. Honestly, I think the way most of this looks is fine. I don't want this to copy that side fully. Those trees and the, what do you call it, is probably going to be a little bit different. If there is anything here that needs to be a tad bit different, it's probably going... Okay, maybe not that. It's probably going to be this. So 11. Yeah, start like curving a little bit more, I guess. Make this also 11. How about 9? And maybe make this one 5. Well, if this one's 9, and all I gotta do is just bring the 9 over here. There we go. Slightly different, but most of the changes are going to mostly consist within one department. Oh yeah, and that curves a little bit. Maybe I could do something different here. 11. Or 9. Or 7. Yeah, 7 works just fine, I guess. Not if you don't go in the right spot, that is. And start. Oops. Combining. 9. Bring that one down. 11? No, don't do that one. Good. Great. Well, I guess this one depends. And also, you all are even. I don't think we have a single even thing in this department. So, here we go. First even. Make this one 8. I don't know what size you are. 7? Yeah, okay. Easy enough. Just... wait, no. Not yet. Not just yet. And also, for that matter, I think technically you are supposed to be like this. Where the hell are you? There you are. Okay, good. And with you like this. And maybe not like of Gigantuan form or whatever the hell the word is I'm trying to make up. Where the hell? Okay, again. What did I click for you to do that? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, so I guess that means you're going to need to be this. And I guess that also means you are going to need to be this. And I guess technically speaking, that would mean that you have to be this, and then you have to be this. Or this. So then you go out as 8. Nope, wrong direction. 5. Move your ass. And I already had an 8. Whatever, it's fine. But I don't have a single now. Everything here is even. There were many odds, but now there are evens. Wait, I don't know if I even needed an odd. It's fine. It's fine. How's our progress over here? Grab you and place you here. Good, great. I think what I'm going to do is actually just bring you down as well. Change you to the block. What the hell? I don't recall pressing those 2 buttons at all. Ooh, and I guess you were kind of pointless. All I gotta do is just make you 8 and change your numbers to pure 8. Good, great, and all of you stayed the same because you didn't really get too much changed. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. But I think that's everything. But for now, at least. I'm tired. And, I mean, you did make some considerable progress, but there's still so much more left to get done with. Oh, wait, right. This is technically supposed to be 1, you fool. Make it 12 then, you idiot. Okay, good. Yeah, there we go. Now we're done. For now. How much is left exactly? We still have, like, these 3 and then, like, a mediator piece there. So, we got these 3 here. We got this entire row here. Well, maybe I can at least get this part done with. And have that kind of... Okay, one more, actually. One more. Yeah, I am tired, but I don't think this one's going to take that long. Because what I have here is simple, really. I don't even know if I have to change that much. I could tell you the first sets of things that needs to change is like right over here. Yeah. Well, delete that. No, bring that one down. And then have a nice little cliff right over here. And then we just basically change this up a little bit. Yay. Ugh. Stop bugging out. Well, I know you're tired, but stop bugging out. Alright, you all need to be like 5 or something. Wait a minute. Why did you move down? I have no idea. Okay, maybe I pressed the red one and not the one that I wanted to press. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need you anymore. But I do need you. 5, I believe, right? Yeah. And then I do this. Cool, great, fantastic. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's going to be like this, but then it's going to start curving as there's like an archway here and like a nice little mountain cliffside here. So it curves into this, and then starts to like go up fully in mountain size over here. And that's probably when that's going to go down, and that's the divider between Zone 1 and Zone 2. As the mountains go up here, they then go down here. And that's your divider. I mean, it makes sense. But it won't come into fruition yet until after everything here is done. And there's a lot still left to do. There's still a lot left to do. But not as much left. I guess that's why I had that like that, but technically there's this entire section here that we gotta get done with. Maybe include this as well, with its archway. And, yeah. Then there's this over here. Basically this stuff. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Not that much. I should definitely update the map once I fully get this done with, but for now, that's all. I'll do it off camera after I get this recording finished. So with that being said, thank you all for watching today's tired episode of Game Crafters. We are slowly making progress. I want to get the music and stuff done with, so I'm going to make this one a short one. So without further ado, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, today's episode of Game Crafters is right over here, and most recent episode of Minecraft RTC Edition. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.